Greetings, this is Christopher Holcomb with another magnificent, terrific episode. Pretty much what I want to tell you guys and share with you, I've been on not a hiatus, just been working on a lot of different things, putting things together for the coming next months, working on a lot of different opportunities. So a lot of times I read a lot of different articles and they talk about Detroit, and a lot of people are like, oh, cheap properties. And then some people say Detroit is dangerous, third world country, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I want to tell you why I invest in Detroit and why Detroit is a great investment opportunity. There's a plethora of reasons why, if I was an investor, I would want to invest in Detroit if I lived here or if I didn't. First of all, you got to look at the Detroit area. A lot of things have happened in the recession time, meaning, the big three had to pretty much evolve with the changing of the times and being more of a global market and being more competitive and being more cautious wise. So a lot of people lost jobs. A lot of properties been foreclosed on. A lot of properties has been short sale. So right now the market value of these properties are fantastic. If you ask a homeowner, they probably say the market sucks because they can't sell their house, or their house is not worth what it was 10 years ago. Well, in this economy, everything has adjusted pretty much. You got properties now that can go for anywhere from 30 to 40,000, or even cheaper, 15. That probably with a couple of repairs was worth maybe 5 years ago 100 and some thousand. That's a market adjustable value that you can't find in many places, period. Secondly, with that, you can buy low and sell high. Pretty much, Detroit is in not a recovery stage yet, but on their way there. Maybe next 3 or 4 years, where then house values and things will improve. If you look at that, in the next 10 years, if you buy now and hold, or buy now and land contract, it probably will be a great wealthy opportunity, because there's a lot of properties you'll make that are 20 or 30,000 right now that'll probably be 40,000, 50, 60, 70,000. So you're looking at a 10 to 15 year appreciation. If that's not what you're looking for, well, Detroit is not for you. However, for most investors, it's a great opportunity, the wholesaling opportunity. You got a lot of situations with people underwater waiting or looking for exit ways to get out. Also, if you look at the economy, Detroit is like one of the top 4 in technology in the United States. It's a growing economy. You got Quicken Loans. You got growth from that region. Not only Quicken Loans, but you got even growth in the big three, to be honest. Ford's been doing a lot of hiring, which they didn't need tax dollars to reorganize their company. You still got GM in a recovery state. You got a lot of hybrid cars coming out. So Detroit's still going to make cars, but not like the way they did back in the day. Like 10 or 15 years ago, everybody worked at the factory. You're not going to get that now. However, you got a lot of different opportunities, a lot of computer environment, hybrids, a lot of battery companies, electric cell kind of cars coming here. And that will also affect the market. In addition, you got healthcare. You got Grace Sinai hospitals. They're getting, the DMC is growing. So you got a lot of hospitals, a lot of healthcare, a lot of people coming up in that environment that's going to work at these facilities and these places to stay. The environment, Detroit went from 1.2 million to like 777,000. It needed to. A lot of things were generations in past, so now you got new generations involving in it. And it has its bad parts and it has its good parts. I'm not going to beat around the bush, but you got to know where to invest and know people who can tell you where to invest, or learn your market yourself. So there's several different ways you can do that. But right now in this market, land contracts is a perfect opportunity. You got areas where it's 70% homeowners, but you got still properties there that are foreclosed or REOs, or like I say, short sales, and you got a lot of people who lost their houses and looking to reestablish themselves. So land contract rental properties is great. Not to mention Section 8. I'm not a great fan of it because I heard so many different stories. To me, if you're hearing one way, people love it, and then you're hearing a lot that people don't, then it's like hit or miss to me. If you get 70% people love it, then pretty much, okay, Section 8 is probably a good deal. It's just a lot of people had bad experience. 50-50 to me tells me I might just be a little more skeptical of it. Not saying Section 8 is bad. I know a lot of people that do great business with it, and the government is paying. And if you can get a property in a nice area and get $800 a month NOI, that is beautiful, which is net operating income. And that's before all your costs and everything else. That's a great opportunity. Some you may get 1,000. So you got a lot of opportunities where you got a lot of government stimulus in the Detroit area. You also got great properties, brick, 3-bedroom, bungalows. You got colonials. So you got very structured properties that's been built very well, very great quality properties that can just need a little, as they say, TLC, and that property can be worth a lot of more value than it is now. You know, so you have to look at those situations. And to me, it's just a great market. You got to look at the price point. You got to look at the stage that Detroit is at. It will come back in the next 10 years. So if you buy low now, sell high in the next 15 years, you can set a legacy. You can be retired. If I can retire in 10 years, I'll take that. Because you give me 50 more years to live a good life, stress-free, with no problem. That's the opportunity the Detroit market has. The values are great. Yeah, I tell you right now, if you come to Detroit or you stay in Detroit and you say, oh, I want to do real estate, I want to do $5,000 properties, yeah, you're going to have a lot of stress and a lot of problems. What you have to look at, if you lived in Dallas, if you lived in Florida, properties there that you might pay $80,000 for, you can get for $40,000 here. That's a 50% difference in chance. And then secondly, you can do a land contract for that $80,000 after you do some minor repairs. You can't beat that. That's a great market. This market right now, for the next probably 5 to 7 years, is something that you will not see again. Well, if you live to like 140, you might see it again, because everything goes in cycles. And you got to know your economic cycles and your real estate cycles. But right now, this is a perfect market here to do rental, to do land contract. And also, you still got minor opportunities for some retail here in Detroit. You got the Boston Edison area. You got Rosedale Park. So there's always opportunities across the board. So when you ask, I'll tell you why Detroit is a great market, because it's got great opportunities. And it's got great people coming up that's looking for places to stay. So always be aware of what the opportunities is, which is great here in Detroit. So I'm not going to have a 10-minute video talking about it, but I will talk about more opportunities and more growth in Detroit as we go on, how the different markets with the waterways, how we are one of the #1 export to Canada and importing, period, because we have deep sea waterways. So steel, ores, different things could be shipped here. But enough of that. Just wanted to share that. If you have any more questions, definitely shoot an email. Let me know how things are going. I'll share with you as I'm going through my journey, as I am. Working on some land contract programs right now that fund the buyers to buy properties. So there's a lot of things going on here that's giving people opportunity for home ownership. So to me, Detroit is right now, it's for the taking. You just got to come here and make sure you're doing good, honest, and true business and treat people right. And I don't think you will fail at all. But that's it for today. Sorry for the long video, but I definitely want to give you some information on Detroit. I hear a lot of different things, and I want to set the record straight. So, once again, catch you on my next video. Any feedback, definitely send it. If you like, hit the like button. If you want to watch some more of my videos, you definitely can. And I'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a good day.